Okay, this is Dave Poole here at the Phoenix Tennis Center with Coach Cyprian Pisarek and star student, up-and-coming tennis player, Theodore Wolf. Today, Coach Cyp is going to tell us something. Let's say he's going to give us a lesson on the serve. Probably the most important part of the tennis game. Wouldn't you think, Coach Cyp?
Oh, definitely. One of the things I always tell my students is to always take your time, because that's one of the things that a lot of tennis players tend to do is rush when they serve. And I always tell them that's the only shot in tennis where you have full control of.
Do you have a philosophy of teaching, a certain style, fundamentals, or?
What I like to do during my lessons, sometimes I've been told that I'm too intense with my students, that I push them a little bit too hard. But in order to be successful in this sport or any sport, you have to have high energy levels and you have to have good intensity.
So your intensity-focused approach would be the same for an aspiring club player or D1 player, or the same for even a 2-5 or 3-0 player.
Yes, and everyone has room for improvement. Doesn't matter what level you are, doesn't matter how old you are, as long as you're giving 100%, you have the right intensity, and you're disciplined and focused, anyone could improve.
Theodore, how would you describe your serve?
My serve is mostly a flat serve on the first serve, and I always, for the second serve, I always try to have a slice serve.
And what are your goals for your serve? What do you need to do better?
I think I need to put my opponent off of the court more, so I have a bigger chance of winning the point.
Trying to spread your serves out.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay, let's have a look. Let's do it. Very good.
Keep extending on that serve. Make sure you keep using your body weight going into the court. A little slower. So it's really important to take time on your serve, Theodore, so you don't lose your rhythm. On the serve, it's really important to get a rhythm when serving, so take your time, okay? So when you are serving, okay, it's really important to take your time on the take back, because if you don't, you're going to lose your rhythm. Especially in the beginning, too. Don't raise your racket too high up here, okay? Because you're going to rock too much and you're going to be dipping your shoulders, okay? So when you go back, the racket has to be here in front, not up here. You don't want to have the head of the racket cocked too much, okay? Really important, using your body weight, jumping inside the court, okay? Extending, don't collapse, okay? Really important, another thing, when you're tossing the ball, you're about to make contact with the ball. When you are making contact with the ball, really important, the ball has to be high enough to where you're going to be extended, fully extended at the point of contact. Really important to hit that ball when the ball is about to drop down, not when it's going up. Okay, right when it's stuck in the air. Okay? Alright, try that out. Good. Notice how Theodore is extending more. Able to get more pop on that serve. That time, even though he made it, toss wasn't high enough. Okay? Slow down the takeoff. Slow. Fast. Good. Try to hit only flat balls now. Good. See? You're able to get power on it. Very good. So that time, I knew before Theodore was going to hit that serve that he was going to miss it. The reason why, because he rushed through it too much. It was here, went too fast, boom. Really important to take your time. Great serve. Now we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna hit one flat serve, one slice serve. The goal is to have the same exact toss on the serve. The reason why, so the opponent, the returner, cannot read where you're gonna place the ball. If you have a different toss, let's say on the first serve, you're tossing it at 1 o'clock on the first flat serve, and then the next serve you decide to toss it at 12, it's going to be easier to read. Great. Do it again. We're going to have Theodore use his hips now more in order to generate more power on the serve. This. Great serve. The reason why Theodore shanked that last serve is because the ball was going up still at the point of contact with the ball. Really important to hit it with the ball stuck, then you hit that ball. That was a lot better. Even though Theodore missed that serve, it looked better. It's always better if the serve goes long than in the net. Great serve. Overall, Theodore, is a great serving session. So what you need to remember when you are serving, okay, you need to learn to slow it down, okay, because that will help you get a rhythm. And in the beginning too, beginning of your service motion, really important not to go up here, instead forward. You're going to be able to gain more momentum that way for the serve. When you're tossing the ball, really important to hit it when the ball is about to drop, not when the ball is going up, okay? Not when the ball is ascending or descending, right when it's stuck in the air. And having the same toss when you hit a slice serve and a flat serve. The reason why, I'm sure you already know, so the opponent won't read where you're going to go. Especially at a higher level, you're going to see that better players are going to read the serve easier. So it's really important to have the same toss on the flat first serve and the flat slice serve. For those of you at home, 3 of the most important things on the serve is extension, getting your hips into that serve. And the third is taking your time.
Okay, try it again. Way too tense. Just relax. 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 You're a stud. Come on. Back straight. Okay, hi, this is Dave Poole at Phoenix.
Up and coming.
Rising star.
Rising young star.
Hi, this is Dave Poole.